Okay, today we are going to be finding the volume of spheres. So spheres are just 3D balls, like a soccer ball. And so calculating how much space is inside of a soccer ball. We're going to be using the radius again. And the volume equals 4/3 times pi r squared. And so we're just plugging in the radius. Which in this case is 3. And so the volume equals 4/3 pi r squared. So everything's a constant except the radius, which changes depending on the size of our sphere. In this case, the radius is 3. So we're going to square 3. And so we have 4/3. I'm going to move pi to the end because it'll be easier for us to simplify 3 squared, which is 9. So you have to multiply 4/3 times 9. So you have to remember how to multiply fractions. So it's easier if you turn in your 9 to a fraction. And then remember, we just multiply straight across. So 9 times 4 is on the top, so that's 36. We're going to divide that by 3 times 1 on the bottom, which is 3 pi. And 36 divided by 3 is 12. And we multiply 12 times pi on our calculator, which is 37.7. Okay, so now that you know how to find the volume of a sphere, let's look at your volume of spheres assignment. Okay, so let's write the formula at the top. 4/3 times pi r squared. So we're just going to plug in our radius, which is 4.6. And so we have 4/3 times, let's do 4.6 squared on our calculator. 4.6 squared, which is 21.16 times pi. So we're going to have to multiply our top, which is 21.16 times 4, which is 84.64. And divide that by the denominators, which is 3 times 1, divide that by 3, and multiply it times pi. So we get 84.64 divided by 3, which is 28.21 pi, and then multiply that by pi. Which is 88.62 meters cubed. Okay, and then let's just look at number 14 really quickly. So you'll notice they didn't give us the radius. They gave us the diameter, the distance all the way across. So you're going to have to cut that diameter in half for the radius. And so the radius equals 16 divided by 2, which is 8. Okay, so be careful if it goes all the way across. If it gives you the diameter of the circle, you have to cut that in half and determine the radius. And then it's exactly what we did to find the volume. Okay, go ahead and complete your assignment.